Hey there, it's Jen.
And Elke, welcome to the Jen and Elke Show, where if you're here with us for the first time and you don't know what Zazzle is, you're going to want to know more because we love the Zazzle platform. It's our best option if you want to do a print-on-demand or e-commerce business without all the hassle that you have to go through with Shopify and Etsy. And we don't like selling. We don't like paying ads. We don't like pitching. And guess what? With Zazzle, if you do it right, if you do it using our model, because we've set it up that way for our businesses, we have on the Zazzle platform, then you don't really need to sell. It'll sell itself. So if you're excited about that or interested about that, stay with us, and we're going to talk about that right now.
Mm-hmm. So the first point that we want to cover is that most online businesses require constant selling. And that means that you have to, make sure that your market knows what you're trying to sell every season. You have to show up and do videos or do Instagram or do marketing, all the things. And Zazzle actually doesn't require any of those things at all. You're not constantly selling to people. You're not in their face. You're not trying to make them be convinced to buy your product. It's actually quite the opposite, because when you're on Zazzle and you're creating products for sale, yes, of course, you are technically selling to people, but you're not selling, right? You're not in their face being like, oh, do you want to try this option or do you want this option? The worst is when you go into a store and sometimes you're just going in there to browse, right? And then the person comes up to you and like, oh, can I help you find anything? And then and then they say like, can I take you to this section? Can I show you these things? And the person just feels overwhelmed because you're just like, I'm just here looking, just leave me alone and I'll ask the questions if I need help. But those are that's the type of selling we're talking about, right? Where the shop owner or the assistant is there in your face being like, I want to show you these things because they're trying to make a sale. That's not what we're doing on Zazzle. We're not selling to people like that. We are offering the products for sale because you're just posting products for sale. You're not been like forcing or convincing a person to search for your products. You're just offering a really great intentionally designed product for sale that meets a customer's need. And hopefully they'll come across your product by finding it and searching it for it in the marketplace. And they're convinced to buy the product because of the design that you've created. Right?
Yes.
We don't interact with our customers. All of a sudden we see that we have a sale and the only information we get is actually only their first name and where they live or where they're from, right? Beyond and above that, there's nothing else that we interact with our customers from and about, and there's no reason to, right? The only way that people maybe need to contact you is if they need some sort of certain design changes or something, so they might be able to contact you through your Zazzle store. But besides that, you're not actually physically selling to people.
Yes. And that's the weird thing, because most people feel like they're being salesy by showcasing something that they've got. And just to be clear, like a lot of people are going to go like, what are you guys talking about? Because we have to sell in order to get our product seen and make sure that they buy from us, right? And you might even think you have to pay for ads in order for your product to get visibly seen. And actually, it's against the user agreement. So when you sign up and say, I want to start a Zazzle store, in the user agreement, it says Zazzle does not allow you to pay for ads to drive traffic to your Zazzle store links or products. And so, yeah, you are not selling directly. You are marketing. You are using your smarts and if you want to learn from us, how we organically market and how we set our businesses up so products sell themselves, then that's what's really it's all about, because we want to have a passive, profitable business. We don't want to be busy bugging people, which we hate anyway. Okay, what's point number 2?
Okay, point number 2 is that Zazzle handles everything for you. And Zazzle is completely free. You can open up an account and start your first store for free, start posting your products for free, and everything else is pretty much done for you. They handle customer service, shipping, handling, manufacturing, creating relationships with new manufacturers to add to their their product repertoire, and they do everything for you. And they also do external marketing as well. And up leveling their design tool, all the things. So as a designer, you're pretty well taken care of.
And so even though that's sort of the logistics of it, because this video is all about, you want to start a business, but you hate sales, this is the other part, like as Jen said, more than likely if they have any customer service issues and they're even still not convinced that they should buy this product, Zazzle's the first order of line of defense, right? Unless they send us a message as a designer, more than likely they're going to go to customer service and they're going to get dealt with there. So again, you don't have to sit there and start selling to someone who's on the fence about something. They're just being taken care of by, this is how you order, or this is how you fill out the design template. And so again, you're not really selling and there's not a lot of interaction, which is awesome for us. Okay, what's the third point?
Point number 3 is that your design sells itself if it's done right. Being done right, meaning that you have an intentional design, it serves the customer's needs, and it also has proper titles and tags and SEO. So if you have a really great, perfect product and it's, out there in the marketplace, has proper titles and tags, people are searching for it, it sells itself. And also it can sell multiple times over and over again, and also multiple times over and over again throughout the years. Elke and I have products that we still sell that we have made back in 2010, 2011, and in 2025 they're still making us money.
Yeah, and very quickly, because we like keeping these videos short so you get total information without having to watch too much. Selling it when it sells itself, also when you do it right, because Zazzle is a customization platform, one of the only ones out there just now, after all these years that Zazzle's been offering this forever, only now there's a couple of companies that are starting to get a little bit of customization, but people come to the Zazzle platform to customize. So if you do it right and you set your designs up so that the customer can even just take your design and make it their own, that's part of doing it right. That helps them sell they sell themselves on the design. And so many times we've gotten reviews where they love our design and they send up they put a picture up with the review and we go that looks nothing like what my design looked like. And because of that, they're so happy because they're selling themselves, because they get to change your design, make it their own, and they're happy. And that's all we want is happy customers. And thank you very much for the royalty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, let's just give our freebies away and make sure you come back and watch all of our training. We have so many great videos on YouTube. And if you're starting out, please, please, please check the link in the description. You will love getting that initial how to start your store properly, how to design properly, use the tool properly. Makes such a difference. As Jen said, if you do it right. And that includes just the mechanics of putting up a product properly. That's going to help people say yes, rather than, oh, this is frustrating, I'm never buying here again. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.